The views and opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the management and staff of the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas.
Yeah, but they should be.
I'm living in that 21st century, doing something mean to it. Do it better than anybody you ever seen. Do it, scream from the haters, got a nice ring to it. I guess every superhero need his theme music. No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the power.
And once again, welcome to the program we like to call The Show. I am your host, Keith Syxx Taylor, live in studio with you. And as always, along with me, I have Perez Cooper and LaWanda Burrows. And for the first time today, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors for today, Pollo Tropical, who are doing their thing as sponsors. Now, one thing that we left off on last week was the Super Bowl. Wanda knows the Super Bowl and all that good stuff we were talking about. And see, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to make sure and pick on everybody personally to give their picks, because I heard last week that I edited some picks.
He did.
Not Wanda's picks though. We had yours loud and clear.
Don't worry about that.
What you picked. But Perez said that I edited.
Yeah, you did me unjust.
Said I edited his picks. So at the top, let's go to Perez first. Perez, what are your picks for the Super Bowl? Who wins it all?
Pittsburgh.
Wanda, who you got?
Again with the man of green eyes. That's the Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers. 34-24. Packers.
See, and I'm going to have to go with Wanda. Perez, I'm going to leave you on an island all by yourself. I'm going Packers also. Now, why are you picking the Steelers?
Well, first of all, I'm going with experience. Then I'm going with Big Ben after that. You can't count with Big Ben, and I'm going with the experience on my side. And I think when it comes to the total team, I think Pittsburgh, I know Green Bay's offense been really putting it together lately, but yeah. I think Pittsburgh has a better balanced attack on the offensive and defensive side. So I'm going to go with that.
Wanda, how you feeling?
I'm feeling with the Green Bay Packers that it's like history repeating itself with the Baltimore Ravens. Mm-hmm. When they won the Super Bowl, they didn't almost make the playoffs. Yeah. And that's what Green Bay did. They needed to win that last game to make the playoff. And now they're going all. I think they're going all the way. They deserve to go all the way.
See, and my feeling is, I don't think you could base this thing on a defense, because the two defenses are great.
Basically the same.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So my pick was based on which offense I believe is the better
Aaron
offense.
Rodgers, baby.
I think Ben Roethlisberger is a good quarterback, a very good quarterback. I don't think he's great.
I don't think he's Tom Brady.
Yeah,
but I know
he's not Peyton Manning.
Don't talk Tom Brady. He's not in the playoff right now. He's not in the Super Bowl. So that's not two great quarterbacks.
He's not Tim Tebow.
He's not exactly.
So that's why I'm going with Aaron Rodgers, the man with the green eyes, as he's known on this show. So, Wanda, what is going on with the trash talk? So far, we haven't heard any trash talk from anybody, from any of the teams. No,
you can't find only the old head. Sorry, the more senior people you find are Packers, right? And these Steelers who are planning their motorcade and they are in the shack like it's junk gonna go on. I'm sorry, they'll have to destroy them costumes come Monday, because there will be no motorcade on Grand Bahama.
But come on, you don't even hear the Steelers players talking. I'm hearing more trash talk in the NBA right now than I'm hearing from Super Bowl players.
Because it's scary for them. It's going to be a Super Bowl. I can guarantee you it's going to be a good Super Bowl. But the Packers fan, the Steelers fan on island, they're doing all the trash talking for all the Big Ben and all the Heinz Wardos.
And I think what happened is because they don't want to talk trash, because it's almost like a toss-up who could win. Yeah. So I'm not that confident in myself, so I might as well leave it for the field. So I think that's more like what that
means. Like I told you last week, it's going to go down to who makes the least mistake.
You think that's it?
I think Big Ben is going to throw at least 3 interceptions.
At least 3?
At least 3.
At least 3.
At least 3.
3 interceptions. That's a lot of interceptions in the Super Bowl.
In its own territory.
I think it can be boiled down to which defense make the stop.
And I'll be calling you too.
But come on, 1 or 3 interceptions?
Yeah.
That's a lot of. So how many fumbles?
Nah.
That's a hard one.
Hey, it'll be like 12 hurries, 3 sacks. 5 knockdowns. So who knows the fumbles? Where the fumbles fit?
You know the record for interceptions in the Super Bowl 5. That's
I don't
Rich
think
Gannon.
he'll get the record.
Rich Gannon.
Yeah, that's Oakland Raiders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So come on, you don't pick on the Raider fans now. The Raider fans have enough problems without you.
No, they
picking
won
on
our
them.
division. No, they didn't win our division.
No,
but
they didn't
They
win.
deserve to be in our division this year.
They couldn't beat anybody but people in your division. Now, what does that say about your division?
It sucks. This year. We'll be back in September.
So, who do you have for Super Bowl MVP?
Kawhi, the little small guy called Starks, I want to give him MVP this year.
The running back?
The running back.
The backup? Didn't he start as the backup running
And
back?
he played Philadelphia, he played Atlanta, and he played Chicago, and he showed himself as a running back. So you got to give him it.
Perez, who you think? Who you got?
If it's an offensive game, I think Ben Roethlisberger. If it's an offensive game.
Clay Matthews. I'm going to go with the defense. I'm going to stick defense. Clay Matthews.
Yeah, because he might catch the 3 interceptions. That's true.
So you saying Ben Roethlisberger might throw 3 interceptions to a linebacker?
I know this phone is going to light up in a minute because I'm talking with Ben today.
To a linebacker. 3 interceptions
3
to a linebacker.
interceptions. 3.
One of 3 interceptions is a lot.
3.
So how much touchdowns Big Ben will throw?
I told you the final score 34-24. So figure it out.
That could be Russian.
Huh?
That could be special teams.
Exactly. So what I'm trying to say, who knows? He might enjoy a touchdown.
So all them points, and Ben might not even
To be
throw.
real with you, I feel the Steelers, they make it. I give them the props, they made it to the Super Bowl, but I don't feel they're supposed to be there. I think somebody else out the AFC is supposed to be there other than the Steelers, because if you look at them all year, they had the record, but they hadn't showed themselves all year.
But
I'm
when
sure
you
the phone will
started
light
off,
up on this
when you
one.
started off the show, you were saying Green Bay didn't prove themselves. And Green Bay didn't deserve to be there.
And now I'm on the guy with the green
Now,
eyes.
now she's on the bandwagon.
She's flipping it up to the bandwagon of
but I
Green
remember
Bay.
when I told you if they made it, I said I don't have that much confidence in Big Ben, even though he has the experience and he proved that he can win a Super Bowl.
That's right. You did
But-
knock on all 2 of them.
Right. Now that they're there, I'm still going back to I'm jumping back on that bandwagon.
So you going
with
with
the
the
fella
team
with the
with-
green eyes.
So you going with the team with the most momentum going into it.
Yes, that's
Yes.
that's what she's picking.
Yes.
Would you
They
have a
have to
bandwagon
drive.
came off the highest hill?
I jump off the highway and I jump on the highway and I'm back on the wagon.
Now you don't agree with her.
I go in with experience. And I think it's going to be Green Bay with the 3 interceptions.
Wow.
Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
So you think the
Monday is going to be interesting.
Whether it be Aaron Rodgers throwing it
or tip passes? or-
Yes. It's
Right.
going to be
Right.
Green Bay would end up with the 3 interceptions.
See, I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair to say. I think I was having a discussion with somebody to say, when Kobe, somebody turned over the ball to Derek Fisher yesterday in the game. And I was like, someone was like, that wasn't their fault. I say, so when a quarterback throws a ball and the ball get tipped, that is their fault also then.
Yeah.
See, so
But it's still rated as an interception.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's still rated
Yeah.
as a steal.
yeah,
So you gotta say,
because there's no stat that says
Tip
oh
ball.
yeah, tip ball,
ball.
or oh it wasn't supposed to be there interception, but
knock
things
down.
happen.
It's called it's a stat called knockdown and hurries.
Yeah.
And Big Ben will be all over those stats come Sunday.
So you feel that Green Bay's offensive line is going to hold up, and Aaron Rodgers won't be rushed that much? Come on,
They've
come
shown
on.
themselves for the past 3 games that they could get him, even though they're hurried. And the offensive line they hold long enough for him to throw the ball. Let me put it that way.
I think when the Super Bowl come and all the lights on, he can turn back into the old Aaron Rodgers and he can just throw them balls
He's
wide.
Concussion king.
Throw the
That's what you
ball
calling
wide.
him?
And I just think he's going to panic. I mean, he's young. He just did prove himself, but
First
it's
Super
a
Bowl.
different. Yes, it's a stage is what's going to break him, not the other team. The stage is what's going to break him.
And just in case any of you didn't know, not Steelers, Packers quarterbacks in their first Super Bowls are 2-0. Bart
Always win.
Starr,
Always win. Let him know.
Brett Favre.
I know that.
How y'all think Brett Favre is feeling right now? The team he left to try get back to the Super Bowl.
Let's hope he stays retired this year.
You think so?
Let's hope he stays retired.
Well, I can tell you the Green Bay GM is happy because they built their team for the future and to win now.
That's why I don't see.
It took, what, 2 years? 2 years?
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's Cleveland's problem. The Cleveland Cavaliers.
3 years, yeah.
3 years?
Yeah, 3 years. Because it was the first year when he went to the Jets, and he's been with Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
2 years.
Yeah, okay.
That's why I don't see what's the problem in Cleveland. They were in because they lose LeBron.
Don't worry.
Move on.
We're going to talk
Get
about
the team
Cleveland in a few.
Yes.
But you know what?
No.
Let's take a break, and then we'll get into some NBA stuff.
Big lunch, little moolah, nothing puts a smile on your day and your pocket like Pollo Tropical's Tropi Chops. Chopped chicken breast or Caribbean pork served over your choice of black beans and rice or yellow rice with vegetables. Served in a steaming, oh so tasty bowl of goodness. Or try our delicious vegetarian Tropi Chop. Pollo Tropical, open 10:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Monday through Saturday and on Sundays from 10:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. Dine in comfort or try our fast and friendly drive-thru. Pollo Tropical. It's time to Pollo.
And once again, welcome back to the show, talking all the sports stuff that happened over the weekend. And of course, you know, the big game over the weekend was Lakers versus the Celtics. Celtics won, kind of double-digit win. And
I have a question when you finish.
okay, now I don't like the Lakers. I'm not a Lakers fan.
I can read that.
You could go as far as to say I'm a Laker hater, and
Me too.
I'm kind of proud to say that.
Hater.
But yesterday, I found myself in a weird position of pulling for the Lakers
Because you don't like the Celtics.
because I want the Celtics to start losing so we could catch them in the standings, so the Heat could catch the Celtics in the
Okay,
standings.
I understand your position.
Yeah,
But I don't know if you watched the entire game.
yeah.
Why is it that Kobe Bryant is letting these fellas, like he's trying to establish confidence in his guys?
Mhm.
And after he realized he couldn't get it, he started grabbing the ball, pounding the ball pass,
Yeah.
3-point play. He could be doing that all game, but I understand now. I guess he's getting up in age, and he's seeing now that I'm only one person. I can't do the things I used to do when
'cause
I'm
then
22 no
what
anymore.
happens is, if
He's
you
32
notice,
now.
when he was doing that before in other games, Phil Jackson was like, oh, well, you know, we were trying to get into the rhythm of the game, and then Kobe just decided to shoot all the shots, and we fell out of rhythm.
So it's a problem with the coaching.
So what I also think would happen with Kobe, right? Because if you look back on the years when Kobe Bryant lost, so 2 seasons where they didn't do too good, Kobe Bryant was trying to be
The man.
the man.
Yeah.
And those years, he worked hard and he lost a lot of games. But then the years when they started to establish themselves
he
again,
showed
it
team
became
effort.
more team effort. So I know, even though he's getting old and up in age, he realizes it's very important for his team to play in crunch situations like this, because this might be one game, but I got to get my people to be ready to play in case we buck them in the NBA championship. We need all us to get together to be able to.
Because he know he can do a thing, right?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he know
I
he
mean,
he could drop 40 anytime.
Yeah.
So what is Ron Artest's problem? Is his job
Ron
to get a
Artest?
technical foul every game?
To me, it's not just Ron Artest, though, because other people taking shots. I saw Shannon Brown take some threes yesterday. Didn't even touch the rim.
I mean, his problem in terms of him getting under
Well, that's Ron Artest.
he's
shouldn't
going
be
to
surprised.
You know what he's going to do? He's going to wait till the Bohemian come in the league, because if the Bohemian has the attitude I have, somebody's going to punch him in his mouth and take that $10,000
Oh, come on,
fine.
we already had the brawl at the Palace. You know about the Palace?
Yes, Auburn Hills.
Yeah. So at this point, I'm not surprised that
He's gonna
anything.
get hit.
I'm not surprised at anything that Ron Artest
One of these guys
does.
going to get fed up, and they say, to hell with it, I'm going to take a $10,000 fine.
But see, my thing with the Lakers, to me, you are the champ until you're beaten.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
So you don't have nothing to prove.
Nothing to
yeah.
prove.
And Kawhi said it best today when I was teasing him with Lakers. He said they didn't accomplish everything there is to accomplish in the NBA. So what? They need to be motivated to do something else.
Like with Kobe after, did y'all see the broadcast the interview with Kobe after the game when they played Cleveland and Christmas? Miami on Christmas?
What he said?
When he was talking about these guys acting like we're the champions and we have to earn our right, and he was like bashing them and said he's gonna whoop and he's gonna kick butt and practice tomorrow and all kind of stuff. And I think Kobe isn't satisfied with old rings. No matter
because
what,
Kobe,
he's always motivated by tomorrow.
I don't
Kobe
care what you say, but
always
he's
wants
still,
to win,
and he
no
always
matter
want to
when
be the
it
best,
is.
because when he wins his fourth, that's his fifth
He have 5.
Yeah, he has 5.
championship. He said, I haven't won it. He's
Yeah.
happy to say that.
Yeah.